welcome people, welcome back to the channel. And it's the morning after the nightmare before. Nottingham Forest 0, Arsenal 0. And in times gone by, I guess, in isolation you would look at the match and think, not a bad result, City ground, Nottingham Forest obviously are flying high, they're third in the league currently. But let's face it, the reality that we're in, it's absolutely shit. Yet another boring game that just goes by without, well, I say without a shot, one shot on target, which was Marino's header. It's just a fucking joke, people. It really is a fucking joke. I mean, and how long as a fan base are we meant to tolerate this? At what point do we just do whatever we can to get rid of this ownership at this football club? And at this point in time, I'd happily get rid of the manager as well. I think what I'm seeing at the moment on the pitch, to me, is just a reflection of what he is. It's defensive, it's boring, no appetite to win a game at all. It's just embarrassing. So the context, people, is we're now, 14 points? Is it 14 or 13 behind Liverpool? It's, let's face it, it's kind of irrelevant anyway, because you know they're flying high, miles ahead. I've never known a race. I want to say a race. I'm trying to think of another word for it. I've never known. Let's just call it a title race, but I've never known a title race like this. It's just literally a procession. You know, I dread to think how many points it's actually going to be by the time we get there, and how many games we're going to have to go through like yesterday. It's just frightening, people. And to think, if you'd have watched my preview video yesterday, I actually predicted us to lose. Thank God we didn't, because it would have sat even worse. But yeah, to draw 0-0, it's not really much better. I mean, let's get into the ins and outs of the performance. So defensively, I thought, as normal, you know, you look at that triangle: Raya, Gabriel, Saliba. Solid most weeks, and again yesterday, really solid. Some good tackles, particularly Gabriel. And to me, I don't know, I'd like to see what you guys think, but I think he should just be the captain now. He epitomises to me what a leader should be on the pitch, and he in the way he plays, the way he talks, corrals people. I just think he's just a blatant captain that we can see in front of our eyes. But no, we've got Odegaard. Calafiori as well. I've got to kind of mention this because I've mentioned it on a previous video, and I know he's not terrible. And ironically, he had that brilliant move in the box and obviously hit the post and was unlucky with that. So perhaps we should try him up front, because he certainly fucking can't defend. He cannot defend at all. And we spent £40 million on this player, a player that we didn't need, or a position that we didn't need, and yeah, he can't defend. And I'm pretty sure we've already got players like that at the club already. So yeah, baffles me him. Midfield, I mean, I'm lost for words, because there's no creativity at all. I mean, they were solid enough, you know, the likes of Declan Rice, he tried, but it's just nothing is happening going forward whatsoever, stemming from them. And we know we've got nothing up front, but there's the likes of Declan Rice and Odegaard are not taking the initiative. Jorginho does what Jorginho does. You know, pretty solid defensive performance. I don't necessarily know why he was playing, to be honest, but you know, I can't really knock it, because he was fine for what he does. Odegaard to me was just, I don't know what's happened to him, guys. It's like he's just fallen off a fucking cliff. And yeah, the front three, Trossard, was just diabolical. What can I say? He was just fucking diabolical. 1 year he tried his best. You know, none of us are really going to knock him that much. We're not expecting him to like uproot trees or anything. It's just, you know, but you know, he tried to take on his man a few times, which is way more than most other people did. And the Marino, I keep saying Marino issue is just, it's beyond belief, man. It's beyond belief. Because you could kind of say he's not a true defensive midfielder, but I'm pretty sure that when we signed him, there was a lot of talk around he's more defensive than he's attacking, let's say. And this is who we've got up front. It's like shoving Jorginho up front or something. It's fucking embarrassing. And I'm not digging him out per se because I'm not expecting anything else. But at the same time, why the fuck is Arteta continuing to play him when he offers absolutely nothing? I don't care what he did against Leicester, to be honest, because I probably could have scored 2 goals against Leicester. But it's just a joke. Sterling looks like he's absolutely disinterested. I'm sick of hearing about this lack of confidence bullshit. This is a player that's been there, done it. He's not lacking on any confidence. He just doesn't give a shit. End of. And why is it that, whereas, looking at Man United over the weekend, and I haven't seen their team for yesterday, so I don't know if this was the case, but that Guido that we sold to them has been on the bench. He's been off the bench. I've seen them put him on as well towards the end of the game. I think it was the Everton game that they put him on. Do you think that would have happened in our team? I mean, it's a bit of a rhetorical question. I know the answer to that. It absolutely fucking wouldn't. Even now, if he was still at the club, he wouldn't be on the bench. I mean, the guy that we've got on the bench at the moment, why are we not giving that Butler a chance up front? What is the point in having what's the point in having a reserve team, a youth team, if you're not going to call upon it? I know it's not necessarily the idea because the first team squad should be enough to cope, but it isn't. So why are we not playing a bloody striker up front? Let's see if he's good enough. He can't be fucking any worse than a defensive midfield player. Seriously, cannot. Where do we go from here? My worry is how low could this possibly go? Realistically, we are in a top 4 fight. And I thought this deep down a while ago. I thought, as much as Man City is shit, they could easily come back and overtake us. I don't know. Perhaps I'm just going over the top, but I just feel like, where is a goal coming from? That's my concern right now, is that we don't look like scoring at all. And the irony is as well is that, they were raving about our free kicks. We were a free kick team and we were the next Stoke and all this crap. That's even gone now. We can't do anything from a free kick. So we have absolutely nothing, people. I cannot be upbeat because I've got nothing positive to say right now. I just think I'm just dreading the next game because, as I say, I don't know how low this could possibly go unless something changes. Another thing that pisses me off about Arteta is he generally doesn't make a substitution until, say, 60 to 70 minutes. And we know this, right? But yesterday, and alright, I'm assuming that there wasn't an injury or anything like that, just hacks Calafiori off. And I'm not against it, by the way, but he'd never do that up front. But yet the defence, there's some issue there. He's all over it. It's like the bloke is just completely clueless when it comes to the attack and hasn't got any idea whatsoever, and keeps doing the same things, bringing the same players on, playing the same players, playing the same system. At what point are you going to realise? I mean, what's that saying? If you keep doing the same thing, you get the same results. Well, no shit. Look at what's happening now. Constantly bringing on Sterling with 10 minutes to go. What the fuck is he going to do? Try something different. I noticed Cabia was on the bench yesterday. So why didn't you bring him on? It's not like we've got an abundance of riches to call upon, but no, you'll bring Turney on, you'll bring Zinchenko on. Oh well, we move on, people, to the Champions League game, which, I mean, let's face it, I'm not just being negative for the sake of it, but we're going out, aren't we? Let's face it, we're not going to beat PSV or anybody over two games, to be honest. It's just not going to happen when you can't score a goal. Simple facts. So, yeah. We'll go to the next one, people. Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, notify yourself of any content that's coming up. I'll be looking to do some one-off shows around analysing Arteta's transfers, which should be interesting. So yeah, stay tuned. Thanks for watching, people.